Have you ever walked into a place and felt like someone or something was watching you? Like the walls had secrets they couldn't keep? Today, I'm going to tell you a story about a house that didn't just hold secrets, it whispered them to anyone who dared to listen. It all started with Olivia, a young writer desperate for inspiration. She stumbled across an online ad for an old, Victorian-style house up for rent in the middle of nowhere. Dirt cheap, the kind of deal that felt too good to be true. The pictures stunning. High ceilings, antique furniture, and a library full of dusty, forgotten books. Olivia thought, this is it, the perfect place to focus and finally finish my novel. But the ad left out the most important details, set the scene with eerie vibes. From the moment she stepped inside, something felt off. It wasn't the creaky floors or the peeling wallpaper, it was the silence. A silence so heavy, it felt like the house itself was holding its breath. She shrugged it off, thinking, old houses make noises, it's fine. But that night, as she settled into bed, the silence changed. It wasn't quiet anymore. It started as a faint murmur, a whisper so soft, she thought it was the wind, but then it grew louder, clearer. Olivia, her heart stopped. She sat up in bed, staring into the darkness. Did someone just say my name? She laughed nervously, telling herself she was just tired. But deep down, she knew what she heard. The whispers didn't stop. Every night, they got louder, more insistent. Sometimes they called her name. Other times, they spoke in words she couldn't understand, like an ancient language. One night, she couldn't take it anymore. She shouted into the empty house, "What do you want from me?" And for the first time, the whispers stopped. The silence was back, but this time, it was suffocating. She thought she had scared whatever it was away, but she was wrong. Because when she turned to leave the room, the words were carved into the wall, right behind her. "You're not alone." Olivia froze. Her mind raced. How is this possible? Who did this? She grabbed her phone to call for help, but there was no signal. That's when she realized she hadn't seen a single car pass by the house since she got there. No neighbors, no signs of life. It was just her and the whispers. The next day, she found a hidden door in the library, a door she swore wasn't there before. Behind it was a narrow staircase leading down to a dark, damp basement. And in the middle of that basement, a chair. Not just any chair, a rusted, blood-stained chair, with chains hanging from the ceiling above it. The whispers grew deafening. They weren't coming from the walls anymore. They were coming from the chair. That's when Olivia realized this wasn't a house. It was a trap, a place designed to lure people in, to feed on their fear, to consume them.